The ICO has apologised to Dame Alison Rose, the former boss of Natwest, in a rare and very interesting development following an investigation of a complaint filed by Nigel Farage against Natwest with the ICO. The ICO is the UK's regulatory body for data protection. The public apology reads as follows. The ICO recently investigated a complaint from Nigel Farage. The ICO's investigation was solely into Natwest's actions as a data controller. I'll come to explain why that's relevant in a moment and where that came from. Our comments, the statement goes on, gave the impression that we'd investigated the actions of Alison Rose, the former CEO of Natwest Group. This was incorrect. We can confirm that we did not investigate Miss Rose's actions, given that Natwest was the data controller under investigation. We accept that it would have been appropriate in the specific circumstances for us to have given Miss Rose an opportunity to comment on any findings in relation to her role and regret not doing so. Finally, we apologise to Miss Rose for suggesting that we'd made a finding that she breached the UK GDPR in respect of Mr Farage when we had not investigated her. Our investigation did not find that Miss Rose had breached data protection law, and we regret that our statement gave the impression that it did. Now, Thomson Reuters reporting on what I believe to be that report in October as follows. The report says we upheld two parts of the complaint, namely that we found that an individual employed by Natwest shared information when they should not have done, and that by doing so, they infringed the complainant's data protection rights. Now, it's the word they, I believe, in that phrase that causes the confusion. They should be referring to Natwest, but on a cursory reading, it probably isn't that clear. The statement goes on, we've been clear with the bank that these actions were unacceptable and should not happen again. However, in view of the fact that the individual in question resigned her post and the bank has commissioned its own investigation, we do not intend to take any further regulatory action at this time. Again, any further regulatory action would have been against the bank and not against her personally. And so this apology published here has either arisen out of a realization, or it might have been prompted by either the bank or Miss Rose or both. I don't know. But for one reason or another, they've made this public apology to make it clear. So I felt, given that I've reported on this story before, to make it clear that this is the ICO's current position on it. I don't recall reporting on this statement myself. This was sometime in October. But nonetheless, if you've taken an interest in this story, I felt you might find it interesting that this is a relatively rare situation that the ICO or any regulatory body makes a public apology of this nature. But there it is. I will link the apology in the description below, along with the report from Thomson Reuters, for whom I have previously contributed articles. I'm a contributing author for Thomson Reuters. I will also link my own profile there that you can go and look at as well. So in the meantime, I hope you found that a useful update. Please do remember to like the video, subscribe, but also check out one of these videos here because that will really help the algorithm. In the meantime, thank you for watching.